Story 1. Happens every time I fall asleep on my back. I wake up and I can't tell if my eyes are open or shut, but I can see my whole room. A dark presence is lurking on top of my wardrobe, and as soon as I notice it, I try and scream, but I can't scream, and I can't move. The darkness slithers down the side of my wardrobe, across the floor, and looms over the end of my bed. Then it creeps all over me, trying to invade every orifice. I feel an immense pressure like it has pinned me down and is pushing its way into my ears, eyes, and mouth. The darkness then screams a terrible screech into my face, and I try to scream back until eventually I manage to jerk my head and everything disappears, and I'm alone in the darkness. It is the most terrifying of experiences. Story 2. I get it when I have had too much sleep. The only time I was really freaked out was when I thought I could hear chatter in the background. Then I could feel someone lay next to me sleeping, the quilt just moving with each breath. I could feel the weight behind me in bed, snoring. I started to panic as I knew no one was out in house. Eventually I woke up and moved back slightly to feel no one there. Took me a while to get back off that night. Story 3. I get it every now and then, but I know how to deal with it now. The absolute worst was when I was staying in a hotel with my boyfriend at the time. I remember trying to scream and move, anything to get his attention, but nothing I did would make a sound. It was terrifying. Then I got up to tell him what happened and he bolted upright and strangled me, and then I finally woke up, incredibly shaken but glad it wasn't real. Honestly, one of the scariest situations in my life, and it wasn't even reality. Story 4. The first time it happened to me was when I went for a nap during the day. I was lying on my side facing away from my door when I woke up to the sound of my door closing. I tried to turn around to see who had came into my room, but I couldn't move. My eyes were wide with terror. I could see everything in my room. I heard this thing walk around my room. Then it sat on my bed and I could feel the bed dip from its weight. It then shuffled toward me, and it felt like it began to spoon me. It was extremely tall. I was trying to move so hard, but I was just lying still. The thing started breathing on my neck and tickling my back. It then stood up and left after a few minutes. This was the most terrifying thing that has ever happened to me.